Well, hello beekeepers and beekeeping enthusiasts. Scott Derrick here with Blythewood Bee Company. Thank you so much for joining us and thank you for checking out our YouTube channel and our video. Hey, if you like our videos and some of the things that we're doing, please subscribe and please like our channel. We would appreciate that. We've got a drive going on right now to earn 1,000 subscribers on our channel, and if we do get those 1,000 subscribers, or when we do get those 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a $500 deluxe beginner beekeeping kit. No purchase necessary for this. All you got to do is subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share them out if you can, and you are entered 100% and win a $500 deluxe beginner beekeeping kit. And we're looking forward to giving that away very, very soon. Hey, I wanted to just give you a quick video today. I was thinking over it in my head earlier today. I have a lot of people who asked me, especially this time of year when we're moving into spring, that are asking about package bees or nucleus bees, nucleus colony bees. What should I buy, a 5-frame nuke or should I buy a package? I'm going to give you a disclaimer right now. I sell only nucleus colonies of bees. And I'm going to tell you why in just a minute, why I deal with only these, and because there are reasons behind it, so I will explain myself to you. First, let me describe what a nucleus colony is. A nucleus colony is the center of a bee colony. It is 5 frames, typically like this, of bees. It's five frames, and it is a queen and her daughters in both uncapped, open brood, as well as a capped brood. And it has honey in it as well. And it's a queen and her daughters. And there's typically drones in there as well. And that's what it is. And typically what you're going to end up doing is you're going to take those 5 frames, you're going to transfer them into a brand new hive or equipment that you have, whether it's 5-frame or 8-frame, and you're going to start that colony that way. That is, to me, the best way to help a beginner get started. And the reason being is because you are already starting with the center of the colony. You're not having to basically wait for the bees to draw out the comb and for the queen to start laying. It's already done, and it's a queen and her daughters. Now, what is a package of bees? Well, right up here in this picture is a photograph of a package of bees. Now, what this is it's 3 pounds of bees. Typically, there's a syrup can on the inside of it, as well as a queen in a queen cage, which I'll also post here. And that queen has some attendants in there, as well as candy, typically fondant, some sort of icing that is in there, and they are taking care of that queen in the box. All right. Now, typically the way that it happens is that a new beekeeper or a seasoned beekeeper is going to take that 3 pounds of bees, they're going to dump them into an empty box with frames, and they're going to hang that queen off of the frame, and they're going to close it up, feed the bee. Hopefully what's going to end up happening is the queen will end up staying, the bees will start to draw out the comb, the blank comb on the frames, and it will start to become a colony, a full-blown colony. And that's really what you want to happen. The one thing that I like about nucleus colonies is that you're typically 3 to 4 weeks ahead of the game when it comes to growing your colony. When you start off with a package of bees, you've got nothing. You've got a queen and bees. And most of the time, those bees aren't even related to one another because of the way commercial growers put them all together. You've got a queen that's not her daughters. And a lot of times you'll find that they're slower to build, especially in the spring when we get our bees. Typically, we're already into the flow whenever the nukes or the packages come in, and you want that to happen simply because so they can start building the packages and the nukes up. But my thought on why you should have nukes is, like I said, 3 to 4 weeks. You're 3 to 4 weeks ahead. You have a better chance of surviving through the winter time. In my humble opinion, because they're ready to go. You've got probably 20,000, 30,000 bees that are ready to go, and they are starting to forage for nectar right away, and they're starting to pack stuff as well as build. It comes in a Jester bee box. This Jester bee box is reusable. You can use it for a swarm trap once you put all of your bees over into your new equipment. And like I said, it's a queen that's already laying, and it's her daughters that are in this box. package bees, they're typically not related to one another just by the way that they're grown commercially. I'll try to find a video that shows you exactly how they're grown commercially, and you'll see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. A lot of times these queens that are in these packages are rushed in order to be able to grow. They're rushed so that the growers can sell them to the general public. Many times, at least in my humble opinion, in my experience, I've found that the queens that they put in these things just typically are not mated well. They push them early in the season. I don't think there's enough drones. I don't think there's enough drone congregation areas for these bees to be able to mate properly. Now you will get some that are, don't get me wrong, you're going to have growers that do the right thing and have great packages of bees. I'm not beating up every grower and saying that they don't practice growing their bees properly or have good practices, because that's just absolutely not true. But many commercial growers actually are sending their bees out to California. They are, pollinating almonds, which is big money for beekeepers, and I understand that. It helps them survive through the wintertime. Then they come back, these pollinators, and they'll actually sell their colonies. Many of their colonies don't have brand new queens. They have queens that have made it through almonds. They've been, just really growing strong. And then they come back and they split them, and they typically many times don't put new queens on. Some do, some don't. At least that's been in my experience. And I've even found some that just were ate up with hive beetles and weren't treated properly. I did a mite treatment on a couple that I actually had, and they were just tons of mites on them. So got to be careful and know who it is that you're actually getting your package bees from. Make sure you question those people on whether or not they were treated and what kind of mite counts that they were getting on these things. I think that's very, very important. But that's kind of the reason why I sell new colonies to beginners. I just think it's a better experience overall for them. I think, if it's a mother or a father that's trying to teach their kids, or they're just trying to get into beekeeping on their own to learn something, they're going to spend about $1,000 on equipment. If you get 2 colonies, which is what I recommend, about $1,000 on equipment, and that's expensive to have failure. So I definitely don't want to see people fail. I don't want to see beekeepers get frustrated, walk away, and just get completely discouraged and walk away from beekeeping. I want them to thrive, and to me, this is the best way to start. I know that there's arguments on that. I get it. I know I'm not perfect, and I've got my opinions. I get it, and like I said, I have a disclaimer that this is what I sell. I don't typically sell packages unless I have somebody who needs a couple, to do with top bar hive or something like that. Then I'll try to source them and bring them in for them and have them have them here. So anyway, that's kind of where I stand on that. I hope you guys appreciate the video. If you do, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and share the video out if you would. We'd greatly appreciate it. Don't forget about our beekeeping giveaway. And if you have any questions about what I just put out, or you have any comments, please leave them in the comment area below. I would appreciate that. I love the feedback, and I love talking with people about their thoughts and what they believe. So I'm, like I said, I have my opinions, and I know I'm not the perfect person when it comes to that, or the authority, so to speak, but I just know what I've seen, and I know what I've dealt with over the past 15 years being in beekeeping. So hey, thanks again, appreciate you, and as always, keep on beekeeping.